In addition to your solo work, you've toured and recorded with Bell Effect, Jimmy Buffett, Yo-Yo Ma. In which of these situations do you feel the most comfortable, and in which one do you feel the most creatively challenged?
Yeah, well, definitely with the three names that you mentioned. I mean, I was very, there was a lot of pressure. I was very nervous, in every one of those situations. Of course, with Yo-Yo Ma,
Sure.
I mean, I don't think I'd ever been so afraid, to play a note in my life,
Yeah.
sitting next to him in the studio. But he's just a wonderful person and just such a gentle human being that he made me feel very comfortable.
Can I make a request sometime?
Sure.
Philip Glass, if you ever get the opportunity,
yeah.
would be great. I know Yo-Yo Ma is recorded with him. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd be very interested in hearing you play a Philip Glass piece.
Yeah. And then like the other names you mentioned, Bela Flack, of course, and the Flecktones. That was definitely one of the most inspiring
that's a workout.
experiences for me. Just to be able to be on stage with them and feel their energy and just to be a part of the communication, between the band. That was truly amazing and something I will never forget.
And Jimmy Buffett really put you in front of large audiences, didn't he?
And Jimmy Buffett, really, he's the thing that I love about Jimmy Buffett is, he really taught me how to just be myself on stage. I mean, that's what he does. When he gets up on stage, it's just him. He's the same person on stage as he is off stage, and to see someone who can just sit with you one on one and have a great conversation, and then he can jump on stage in front of 50,000 people and make everybody watching him feel like he's singing or talking to them is truly magical.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot. I'm learning a lot from that experience, and I'm trying to get a better better grasp of what I'm doing on stage, and just trying to be myself. Not get so pressured out or feel like I have to perform.
Sure.
Just feel like I just come up here and not perform but share.
Yeah.
I think that's the key word. You're just coming up on stage to share something, not to perform,
Absolutely.
not to entertain, but to share an experience, with the people that are there with you.
That was the thing that got me playing an instrument again, was the movie Once.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie, but to watch those people in the house having dinner and everybody's playing an instrument and singing, and I looked at that and said, I can't not do this. I tried piano for a couple of years and it never felt like fun, so I'm so glad I picked up the gig.
Yeah, the music in that show was so, it's just inspiring. I always play that.
Oh yeah, okay. That's gorgeous.
One of the
absolutely.
pieces from the soundtrack. But just a brilliant film.
Being up solo, doing your solo music and doing your tour solo, is that easier for you than touring with Bell Effect and Jimmy Buffett, or?
I like all, all the different opportunities. And, of course, I love playing solo, but I love playing, collaborating with other musicians as well. And every opportunity is different. Every experience is different. I mean, even if I'm just doing a solo tour and I'm playing solo night after night, it's always different.
Yeah.
It's always different because you have a new audience in front of you, and the audience contributes so much to the music, that it never feels like it never gets boring, it never gets stale, So I'm very, I really appreciate the audience. Whenever I'm doing a performance, instead of hoping for instead of thinking to myself like, I hope I play great today, or I hope I don't make any mistakes or anything like that. The thing that I always hope for is a wonderful audience.
Yeah.
Because that's the most important thing in a live performance.
Your brother Bruce is a talented ukulele player too.
Yeah,
Do the two of you have plans to do anything together?
Yeah, definitely. We used to do a lot together, and then a couple years ago.
You had a school, right? At
Yeah,
one
yeah,
point?
yeah. And he still has that school, you know. But yeah, he got married a couple years ago, and then
Oh,
recently
okay.
had a baby.
So things are changing. for
Yeah,
him?
so he can't travel.
Do they
as
complain
much.
about his playing the way my family complains about mine?
No.
And he's probably a little better than I am.
Oh, his
Yeah.
it's so yeah, it's amazing, you know, like just the transformation. Because you know he's my baby brother, and you know,
Yeah.
and to see him go through the things that he's going through now, it's just
Do you
you know.
hear a Shimabukuro tone to his playing too, or does he sound
Oh, yeah,
completely
yeah.
different than you?
No, my brother, yeah. I mean, you know, he definitely has his own style and his own way of playing. But yeah, but you know, he's really great. I mean, you know, he plays, he writes his own music,
Yeah.
and then you know, and we'll play a lot together.
Have you stolen any really good licks from him?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I always steal his things.
James Hill is the other ukulele player in your skill range. Do you guys know each other, and do you have
Yeah.
any plans for a duet at any time?
Yeah, we know each other very well, and I really respect him. You know, he's definitely he definitely has taken the instrument, you know, to whole reference. You know, and I've seen him play many times. We've never actually collaborated, or there are no plans for us to do, you know, any kind of duet record
Okay.
together. But yeah, but I really respect him.
But you wouldn't be averse to it if you happened to be on the
No,
same train of thought form or anything?
not at all.
I
And
didn't expect you would.
we've done a few festivals together.
Okay.
And yeah, and I just I love his writing.
Yeah.
I love his approach, you know, to the instrument.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just got great technique. He's very precise player.
Yeah.
You know, so
A lot of fun styles too.
yeah. And that's the thing. There's so many great players out there.
Absolutely.
And you know, every time well, whenever I'm touring, people always send me links of YouTube clips
Absolutely.
of these young players. You know, and they're just doing extraordinary things
Yeah.
with their instruments. So it's inspiring to see, and you know, and I can't wait to see what the next generation of players, you know, what they do with this instrument.
All right, on the other end of the ukulele experience scale is me. And if I was a baseball fan and I met Babe Ruth, I'd have to ask him to play a game of catch. So I'd like to try and play something together with you, if that's okay.
I'd be honored.
So we're going to try and do this little blues. I'm just going to keep going through twice.
Okay,
And
sure.
you're gonna have to follow me because you ready?
All right, okay.